Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. So I wanted to do an Ipsy bag unbagging. This is for the month of January 2019. This was the bag that we got this month, which is just like a denim blue and white. It almost like looks like denim, and then it has a pink zipper pull and a gold zipper on it. Just real simple. The inside says, "New year, more products, more focus on you." And it says, "Welcome to our best year yet. We've got big changes coming your way. Here's a sneak peek of what 2019 has in store. Fab new features, pick your passions. Now you can add up to 3 extra samples to your glam bag each month with add-ons. And score new fab full-size steals with Glam Bag Plus. New ways to personalize picks. We're rolling out a new beauty quiz to learn more about which products you want each month. Keep an eye out for an invite to tell us your faves. More beauty brands to you. More beauty brands you love. The products you see in your Insta feed and #want, we've got more of them coming, including Huda Beauty, Benefit Cosmetics, IT Cosmetics, Sunday Riley, Glam Glow, and others. Insider tips and techniques. Be on the lookout for videos and tutorials with tons of info and inspo for every single one of your products. Will help you master your cat eye, step up your skincare, nail your mani, and more." So I went ahead, like I normally do. I do my little card that has prices of everything on it, and I will start with the first product that I pulled out of the bag, or I guess however it was listed on the website. This is the Ahave Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream in Sea Kissed. I've been testing out these products for a few days before I did this video on purpose. I actually love the way this stuff smells. It is super moisturizing on the skin, but it makes my cat sneeze. Now my hands are a little dry. Our weather is going from warm to cool again. We were supposed to have like 80-degree weather yesterday and today, and then it's supposed to drop down in like the 40s tonight. And today is a lunar eclipse. So there is half my hand with the lotion and then half of it without. So I can see a big difference on my hand when I use this product versus when I don't use it. I mean, just by looking at this side, it feels a little bit more rough. It definitely looks more textured versus the side that I just put lotion on. Now, this is a 40 milliliter or 1.3 ounces. It's worth $9.60. The full size is 3.4 ounces, worth 100 milliliters, worth $24. So this is actually, you get quite a bit in here. I mean, it's a little over an ounce. That's pretty good. But it says, "A rich hand cream drenches your hand in velvety smoothness while marine and floral notes awaken your senses. You are sea kissed, apply anytime, approved for sensitive skin." And I like the fragrance. It's kind of like buying one of those like potpourris or candles that says, you know, Ocean Breeze, but it has like a hint of a floral note to it. So it's nice. I've been using it every night before I go to bed. I've been using it at my desk. It doesn't feel greasy on my hands, and it soaks in pretty good. My hand just feels soft now. It doesn't feel like sticky or tacky or anything like that. The next is the ITSE Matte Eyeshadow in Boho. This size is, it's a pan size. You can buy it for $9, or Ipsy, if you have an Ipsy subscription or an account with Ipsy, you can get it for $7.20. It is 1.5 grams, 0.5 ounces, and it just comes in the little cardboard thing with the window. The only thing I haven't tested was to see if it was magnetic. Let me grab one of my magnetic palettes to see if it is magnetic. Okay, I grabbed my blush bronzer highlight kind of face kit. This was the blush that we got last month from Ipsy, and it's not magnetic. It moves. So let's see. Well, it's kind of weak. Like some of these, it takes a lot more to like pull them off than this one, but it is enough magnetic enough that it's not gonna do that. So it is magnetic, which is nice, and the color is pretty. It's like, I'll put it right in the middle where I didn't put any product. It's a dusty mauve color, which is definitely something that I would wear. And I'm gonna go ahead, since I don't have any makeup on and I have a couple more face products to test out, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a really simple eye look with it. It goes on nice. It definitely looks like it has a little bit of a purple undertone to it. because on my eyelid it does have like a purple hue to it, which is nice. It is a matte shadow. I didn't have to like blend a whole lot to get it to blend out. A little seems to go a long way with the shadow. So that's nice. Okay, now on to the next one. This is from VDL. It is the Luma Layer Primer. This is 5 milliliters, 0.16 ounces. It's worth $4.33. The full size is 30 milliliters or an ounce, which is standard for a primer, and it's worth $26. This says apply proper amount evenly on the skin before makeup base. Well, I've never seen anybody say how much is a proper amount for a primer to use, to be honest. There's only a little bit of English on here. It says for external use only, discontinue use if signs of irritation or rash appear. Keep out of reach of children. Do not use on broken or abrased skin. Avoid contact with the eyes. Do not store in hot or cold places. Avoid exposure to direct sun. So it comes in a little tube, and it's about to right here in the actual tube. And I've tested this twice to see if I would have an allergic reaction. And it kind of goes on like a lotion. It comes out white. And I'm only doing like half of my face. But there is, when I've tested this behind my ear and when I've tested this on my arm, there is quite a bit of like glitter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get up close to the camera so you can see it. Because I know applying it to the face, I've got little glitter flecks all over my face. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the glitter on my skin, but I can definitely see it. I'm going to skip the next item and go down to the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. This is in Fair Sand. The size is 7 milliliters or 0.24 ounces. It's worth $5.51. The full size is 1.7 ounces and it retails for $39. And this has a little thing on the back to like pull the tab. Again, I tested this. This is the 24-hour full coverage foundation. It says broad spectrum SPF 15. Let me get my hair put back. And the reason why I only did primer on one half of my face, which is super glittery now, is because I was going to be testing out this product. And again, like everything else that I use that is, you know, some sort of like skincare and stuff, I'm being very careful about making sure that I do a patch test on it first to make sure I'm not allergic. So I just got a little on my finger and I'm just going to work it in with my hand. The color is a little too pink. But when is a foundation not too pink on me? Oops, accidentally squeezed the tube. I was just gonna dab the top of it and get product that was on the top off, and I accidentally squeezed it in my hand. It almost feels like a mousse foundation to the touch. And I have dry skin, and you can see like every bit of dryness on my skin. And let me wash this stuff off my hand, and I will come close to the camera so you can see the two different sides of my face. Now granted, if I was using this like a normal foundation, I would definitely be using my beauty sponge or a brush instead of my hand, but it is what it is. Even after washing my hand twice, it's still in like all the lines on my hand. That is really freaky. It literally is in all the little like skin definition on my fingers. But this is my face up close, and you figure this side of my face has primer, this side does not. I mean, from a distance it doesn't look too bad, but when you get up close and look, you can see all of the texture on my forehead. You can see like every like dry spot on my face. The color isn't too bad, but it said it was full coverage, and I tell you what, this does not look full coverage. Even if I was to go back over it a second time with a second layer, and I did build up a couple of spots, but all of the spots, especially on my chin where I've got a bunch of like breakouts healing, right here I've got breakouts healing, I've got dryness in between my forehead, my eyebrows, even along the cheek here I've got some dryness. I can see literally every, I guess it didn't blend well right there. It's like the foundation doesn't cover right here. I can see every dry spot on my face. It's like accentuated, and it does feel like soft. It literally feels like I'm wearing a mousse foundation, which is a nice comfortable texture for me. It doesn't make me feel like I'm wearing foundation, but if it's going to like accentuate every bit of dryness that I have on my skin, probably not something that I'm going to reach for. Just saying. Lastly, we have the Luxie, this is the 1010 small contour brush. I found other brushes like this on their website, and all the brushes that I found from this line, which is their luxury line, they were like anywhere from $30 to $45. So I marked that this was worth $40. It is a dome-shaped synthetic contour brush, and I went ahead and pulled this is the Lumi Bronze from L'Oreal. I haven't even tested this or used it yet. I just got it the other day, so I'm gonna set that on the counter, and we're gonna test this little brush out and see how it works. I actually use a Luxie foundation brush for contour, and what I'll probably do is just to see what the difference is between the brushes. I mean, granted, this is supposed to be for contour, but let me grab the foundation brush that I use. Okay, this is a Luxie foundation brush. This is the 660 Precision foundation brush, and this is a like a dome-shaped brush that's like a duo fiber, and the bristles on this are not as densely packed. This one's a little bit more dense. So let me grab a little bit of bronzer on this. And like I said, this is the brush that I'm used to using for bronzer. So this is this side, and this is this side. So this is more like blown out and more like kind of a shadow, whereas this side is a little bit more exactly where I put it kind of thing. Try and put a little bit more on. Yeah, basically wherever I've drugged the brush, it's basically staying right where I put it, which, you know, is basically what you want for contour. I'm so used to having my contour more blended out than the other side, whereas this one is basically just in the hollow of my cheek where you would put contour. So like all the other Luxie brushes that I own that I've gotten from Ipsy, I really love Luxie brushes. I have absolutely nothing but wonderful things to say about them. Some of the Luxie brushes that I've had for like 2 years now, and they look brand new. They don't have like hairs, like this one's got one little wild hair sticking out. But other than that, there is nothing wrong with their brushes. Their brushes are all fantastic. So I've never had a problem with one of these, whether it's washing it, using it for multi-purpose kind of things, where, I mean, this is a pretty good size. You could probably go under your eye with powder. You could, I mean, it's almost dense enough to put foundation on, whereas the other one's a little bit too flimsy for foundation and way too soft. But I think this did a really good job blending out the bronzer, and the bronzer actually looks like I didn't even touch it. That's interesting. You can't even see where I stuck both of the brushes in it. So I guess that's a benefit. So that is my try on and review of all the Ipsy items. Now in my bag, and this wasn't listed as like an item that was included in my bag, so I don't know if I used points to get this. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, the intensive hydration for dry patches. This is safe for sensitive skin. This is 28.3 grams or 1 ounces. I've been using this on my face for the past several days. I've been actually avoiding using my skincare because I've been having problems with severe dry skin, and water lately has been causing my skin to burn. So again, I'm going to do half the hand. This has like kind of like a medicinal kind of like ointment smell, where it's, if you ever had one of those lotions that's unscented, that's what this smells like. It kind of smells like a little bit of A&D ointment or triple antibiotic ointment. It's super moisturizing to the skin. It's kind of sticky at first when you first put it on, but after like, I don't know, a minute, it dries into the skin really well. It doesn't stay sticky on the skin for very long, and this product can be used anywhere on the face. So I didn't include that in my bag total because, again, I have to look and see if I exchanged points for this product. But I have been wanting to try out First Aid Beauty because I heard that they were really good for sensitive skin. So I was excited to see this in the bag. The bag worth for this month was $68.40. I think that's about what I've been getting, is anywhere between $60 and $100 worth of products. Of course, none of these are full size. And the funny thing is when I had posted the pictures of what I got in this month's bag, the VDL company had actually commented on my picture and said that they hope that I like the primer, which, don't get me wrong, it smells great. It does seem very moisturizing. I just don't really care for the glitter in it, but if you're putting it on under a foundation, the glitter's not really going to show up. I mean, yes, I know that the glitter's there, but if I was to look up close and personal at my face, I don't see the glitter underneath this side except for like a couple of little spots under my eyes where I either didn't put the foundation or, I got a cat hair on my lip. Yeah, on closer inspection, I don't see it on my skin. It's just, I know that it's there. Other than that, it's fine. The Tarte foundation, I would more than likely have to like super moisturize my skin before I could get away with using that. I think over the First Aid Beauty that it would be fine because this stuff leaves my skin. It feels like a baby's bottom. This side, well, if you compare both of my hands, now granted, I did rinse. I washed the inside of my hands. I tried not to get a whole lot of water on the outside of my hand, but some water did get where the shadow was. But just to show you what my hands look like, and the First Aid Beauty is on this side and the Agave lotion is over here. So my hands are kind of scaly right now, they're dry, but I have been using, like I said, the Agave every night when I go to bed, and hell, I've been actually had to go get it because I've been leaving it on my desk, and then when I go to bed, during the night, I drag it in my room and stick it on my headboard and use it right before bed. So I have been using it at least once, if not twice a day. The First Aid Beauty I've been using whenever I feel like super dry, and I've been very dry lately. Even getting out of the shower the other day with just water from the shower on my face was like dry and tight. So I've actually been avoiding doing any skincare just because of how dry my skin's been. I think if I was to get these or have them in a bag or something, like a shopping cart at Sephora or Ulta, would I pick up these? The single eyeshadow is definitely a color that I would wear. The only thing I don't think I would pick up is the Tarte foundation. It's actually a hint too pink for me, but it's actually the right lightness, which I was shocked. So if they made this in, like, I think Fair Sand is a neutral undertone. If this came in like a warm undertone, it would be almost perfect for my skin if it was the same lightness as this. The Lexi brush, I love Lexi brushes. I will never have anything bad to say about them because I haven't had a bad experience with any of the brushes that I've owned or any of the ones that I've bought. The Agave, I'm interested in trying out more of their products. The First Aid Beauty, I want to try out more of their products, and when I can afford to do so, I will be I already have items for these companies saved as like a wish list or a loves list kind of thing. So these are definitely products that I would repurchase. The VDL, I've actually looked into the company. I would be interested in trying some of their other products. I know that they have some foundations and other like cosmetic items, so I would like to like look at those a little bit further and see. This is actually made in South Korea. This is from Seoul, or at least that's what the company is. They're in Seoul, South Korea. So yeah, I would be interested in trying out more VDL products. So hopefully you guys like this rundown of the January 2018 Ipsy Glambag. I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. If you want, feel free to comment down below, throw me a like, share, and if you're not already a subscriber, then go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I will see you guys in another video very soon.